Hi, good morning, Peter. I wanted to get this video of your lower attic to you as soon as possible, just so you could take a peek while it was also fresh in my mind. And as I mentioned yesterday, you can just see that the type of insulation that was used in that lower attic over the bathroom there, the master bathroom, is the batt insulation. And as I was saying, the reason why it's not as effective as a blown insulation is it really has to be installed perfectly. Now, that's not to say that, there wasn't some care that was taken here, but certainly there was one, a serious mistake in terms of where the insulation was placed. But even then, you can see how some of the insulation is kind of bunched up, and what happens over time, it just, humidity, then the cold, and things just get out of whack. People are up there moving things around. So, this part of the video here, you can just kind of automatically first see here where there is that second level. So, that almost is a good example right there of how to think about this. You've got that shaped feature in the bathroom that raises the ceiling up, and you can see how that insulation is in contact right there with that top portion of that feature. But that's the line at the end, or that's the plane that the insulation is taking all the way across, and you'll get a real good shot of that here in a couple of minutes. But one other area of concern that is contributor to some of the problems in that area is you can see that there's just an area back here, and perhaps there was some work done to those light fixtures, or maybe the bath fan or something, but you can just see here where the insulation is not really in good shape. And that is, definitely going to be a reason for that area as well, a reason for that area to be cold. So one thing I'll mention here, those two light fixtures, we want to cover those, and we want to seal around whatever cover we use, and then we want to insulate over top. And then in the background there, you can see covered it now, but there was a plumbing penetration and some other features there that we would want to seal. So I want to take a minute here and show you what something like that looks like to seal up those areas. And you can see Ivan here, he's on my team and he gets around. And this attic didn't have insulation in the proper place as well, in a little different manner, but you can kind of get a clear picture of how we air seal top plates, electrical wires, plumbing penetrations. So now we're gonna get a real good look here at the situation with the thermal bypass. That's what we'll call it. It's a where the insulation is not in contact with the surface, just creating that pocket there that is just gonna wreak havoc. And it's just the again, the main reason why you're having so many problems in that bathroom. But you can see here that just had to find the right spot. And once I do, I really kind of get a good look here. And to make matters worse, that area is going to be susceptible to the outside air. And that duct at the top there is just, naked, it's exposed. So that's just another opportunity within these, you know, other bigger opportunities just to make that duct a little bit more buttoned up. But what I've got going here is I dropped my camera down. I took it off my head and just wanted to give you sort of a 360 panoramic. And you can just see the ceiling of the bathroom, and the insulation is just raised up above. And it just gives you a really good perspective of what's going on there with that issue. And then there was one more thing that I wanted to show you, and hopefully I can get to it rather quickly. Yes, I cut to it pretty quick. I had mentioned that there was that area between the wall that you could see down, and I wanted to show you that's the partition wall between the closet and the bathroom. And you can just see how that wall is also open to just air, escaping warm air in the winter, and warm, humid air is going to get into that space in the summer. And this is back up or this is actually in your main attic. And I just wanted you to see what I was talking about with that opportunity for me to see down into the area over the office. And in hindsight, there may be another entry point, not back from the closet. And you can kind of see here, I start to home in on that area. You're going to get a little bit better of a shot. I want to make sure I give you the chance to see this. And there it is over the office. You've got the fiberglass batt insulation. But I believe, I'm not exactly sure, but there could be a way to get into that area from the front gable. And I just wasn't quite sure because I didn't go in that area. So I'll have to explore that a little further. But for now, this is some good information for you to digest, and I will be in touch with more soon. Thanks a lot.